Hello everyone, today we will be making this cute Christmas tree ornament. It's a super easy, super fast project. Takes no time and very little amount of yarn. So what I used is Alice Diva green yarn and Alice Diva brown and yellow and a hook that matches Alice Diva yarn, which is 1.25, and you can use 1.5 millimeter hook as well. You can use any yarn you want and any type of yarn that you are comfortable with. Just make sure that you use the right hook for it, okay? And we're gonna need some embroidery thread. Or actually I used Alice Diva yarn as well, just a few to embroider the decorations and the mouth. We need black, white and red. And a little bit of pink. We're gonna need tapestry needle. We're gonna need safety eyes. I have this cute box of safety eyes and I chose for this project I went for the smallest size, 4 millimeter safety eyes. And we're gonna need scissors, of course, and some fiber fill for stuffing. There we are, just fiber fill for stuffing, and that's basically what we're gonna need. Super easy, like I said. So and get started. So I'm going to start by making the front piece, and so I'm gonna chain 21. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have 21 chain, okay? I'm going to start row number 1 and I'm going to go into the second chain from the hook. You're going to skip the first chain and go into the second chain from the hook. This is the first chain. I'm going to go into the second chain from the hook and I'm going to make 1 single crochet in every chain. So at the end of this row I'm gonna be having 20 single crochets. So it's gonna be 20 single crochets. Okay, so it's gonna be in every chain I'm gonna get 1 single crochet. Keep doing this till the end of the row like this. Okay. So now I finished row 1. I got 20 single crochets, as you can see. I'm gonna chain 1. At the beginning of row 2, I'm going to chain 1, turn your work, and do 1 increase, 18 single crochets, 1 increase. So I made an increase in the first stitch. You can actually, never mind to hide this tail, okay? We're gonna hide it later on when we're sewing the parts together. It's going to be 18 single crochet like I said, and at the end of the last stitch is going to be 1 increase, okay? I'll meet you at the end of this row. So this is row 2 and this is how it looks like. Okay, so we're going to chain 1 and turn, and for row 3 and 4 we're going to do 1 single crochet in all 22 stitches. Okay, so I'll meet you after row 4. If you are a beginner, make sure that you count the stitches to make sure you're doing it right. So now I made rows 3 and 4, okay? I'm going to do row 5, so I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, I'm going to do 1 single crochet, okay? And I'm going to skip stitch and do 18 single crochets. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, so on till they are 18. So now I made 18 stitches. I'm going to skip stitch. I'm gonna skip this stitch. I'm gonna do one last single crochet in the last stitch. So in row 5 was 1 single crochet, skip stitch, 18 single crochet, skip stitch, and 1 single crochet. You have a total of 20 stitches. I'm gonna chain 1, gonna turn my work, and I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, skip stitch, do 16 single crochets, skip stitch, and 1 single crochet. So I'm still in row 7, and I'm sorry, it's row 6. So I'm still in row 6, and I did 16 single crochets. I'm gonna skip stitch, and I'm gonna go 1 single crochet in the last stitch. This is how it's gonna look. The next row is gonna be chain 1 and turn, and gonna be 1 single crochet, skip stitch, and go to the next stitch and do 14 single crochet. It's gonna be 14 single crochet, skip stitch, and 1 single crochet in the last stitch. And that would be row 7. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, did chain 3, and I'm going into the second chain from the hook. So I have 3 chains right here. I'm gonna skip the first chain, skip it, and go into the second chain from the hook, into the second chain from the hook. And I do 2 single crochets in here, and those 2 chains, and this is 1, this is 2. Okay, and I'm going to do 1 single crochet in the next 16 stitches. I'm gonna be total of 18 stitches. Okay, so I did chain 3, and I went from the second chain from the hook, and I made 18 single crochets. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you at the end of this row. So this is how it looks after I finished row 8. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 3 one more time, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have 3 chains right here, and I'm gonna go into the second chain from the hook, and I'm going to do 20 single crochets, including the 2 single crochets in the chain 2 I just made. It's gonna be 1, it's gonna be 2 here, so I made 2 single crochets in the chains right here, and I'm going to do another 18 single crochet, and it's going to be total of 20 single crochet, 20 stitches at the end of row 9. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do 1 single crochet in every stitch, and I shall meet you at the end of this row. So I finished row 9, and this is how it looks eventually. And like I said, you have 20 stitches now in this row. And if you're a beginner, I do recommend that you do count the stitches. Whenever you think there is something wrong or you want to make sure you're going right, you just count the stitches at the end of every row. Or whenever you want to just make sure you're going in the right direction, okay? So now I'm going to do row 10, and it's very simple. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to turn my work, and I will do 1 single crochet in all 20 stitches. Okay, it's going to be 1, 2, and I will continue 2, 3, and I shall keep going till the end of the row. So I'll meet you at the end of this row. Now this is after I finished row 10. Okay, and now we're going to start with row 11, and in this row we're going to leave a space for the eyes. So we're going to chain 1. Okay, turn our work, 1 single crochet, okay, skip stitch, and go right into the next stitch and do 4 single crochet. That would be 1, 2, Okay, 3, 4, and chain 1 and chain 1 loosely. Make a loose chain like this. Okay, now skip stitch and into the next one and count 6 single crochet. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now chain loosely again, make 1 chain, okay, like this, and skip stitch and go into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, skip stitch and 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Can you see the last stitch? It's quite tricky. Sometimes you guys miss it. If you are a beginner, I used to miss this stitch all the time. So I'm going to skip this stitch right here and go into the last one like this. And this is row 11, okay? Now the space, the chain 1 space that we made is made for the safety eyes. It's right here. Can you see it, you guys? Super easy. Okay, so I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work, do 1 single crochet, gonna skip stitch. I'm gonna do 14 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, and I am here. This is the chain 1 that we made. Remember, I'm gonna do 1 single crochet in here, just like the rest of them. It's nothing different. So like I said, it's gonna be this row is gonna be chain 1, so 1 single crochet, skip stitch, do 14 single crochets, then skip stitch and 1 single crochet. So you're gonna have a total of 16 stitches. Okay, 2, 3. Okay, just make sure you do this right. Okay, guys. Make sure you're maintaining the space for the eye. Hope you can see it. And continue to work to the end of the row. Now I'm at the end of the row. Okay, I'm gonna skip this stitch, go right into the next stitch, do the last single crochet, chain 1, turn my work. I'm gonna do 1 single crochet. I'm gonna skip this stitch, go into the next one. I will do 12 single crochets, skip stitch, and then I will do 1 single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, just please make sure that you are not missing the last one and you're doing the right count, and you will see that the figure and the shape of the tree is starting to be obvious now. Okay, so now for row 14, I did chain 1, I'm gonna turn my work, and it's going to be 1 single crochet, skip stitch. It's gonna be 1 single crochet. I'm gonna skip stitch, and into the next one I'm gonna do 10 single crochet. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I will meet you at the end of this row. So this is how it looks so far. This is how it's gonna look after row 14. Now I'm gonna start with row 15. Okay, and I'm going to chain 3. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3 chains. Okay, and I'm gonna start go starting from the second chain from the hook, and I will do 14 single crochet. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to continue till the end of this row. Now I finished row 15 and I'm going to start with row 16, okay? So I'm going to chain 3, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 chains. I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain from the hook. I'm going to do 16 single crochet. That would be 1 single crochet, the second one in the chain 2, maybe 2, okay? And continue to work another 14 till I have a total of 16 single crochet by the end of this row. Repeat this one. Like I said, it's actually it's quite simple and repetitive, and I think it's suitable for beginners. If you are a beginner, please tell me, is this this is easy for you, or it's not? Please let me know in the comments, okay? Now row 16 is all done. So you can see I'm going to continue to work till the end of the row. I have 2 stitches right here. Can you see them? The last 2 stitches. They are quite tricky, you know. They are the one that we made in the extended chain. So that will be 15, and that is 16 single crochets. So I have a total of 16 single crochets right here. The next row, which is row 17, would be 1 single crochet in all 16 stitches. Okay, so I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work, and do 17 single crochets. Okay, so this is the final look after I finished row 17, and I'm going to start with row 18. I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, skip stitch, 12 single crochet, skip stitch, and 1 single crochet at last. So it's gonna be chain 1, wait for it. I'm gonna chain 1, and I'm going to turn my work and do 1 single crochet. I'm gonna skip this stitch and into the next stitch. Okay, I'll do 12 single crochets. And then I'll skip the last stitch and 1 single crochet. So this is after row 19. Okay, now in the next rows, what I'm gonna do is actually doing the same steps again. It's gonna be basically I'm gonna be decreasing till I get this shape. So it's super easy actually. So in row 20, I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, skip stitch, then 8 single crochets, skip stitch, and 1 single crochet. For row 21, it's gonna be 1 single crochet, skip stitch, 6 single crochet, skip stitch, 1 single crochet. Row 22, 1 single crochet, skip stitch, 4 single crochet, skip stitch, 1 single crochet. And for row 23, I'm gonna do 1 single crochet, skip stitch, 2 single crochets, skip stitch, 1 single crochet. I think it's you get the idea by now and you can do it. So I will meet you at row 24 after I finish it, and I'll show you the last one. So I just finished row 23 and this is how it looks, okay? And I'm going to start with row 24, okay? I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work, do 1 single crochet, okay? I'm gonna skip these 2 stitches and do 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Skip 2 stitches, 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Now I have 2 single crochets. I'll chain 1 and I will do 1 decrease. So it's gonna be decrease. decrease just right here. I do invisible decrease. If you don't know how to do invisible decrease, it's a very cardinal in amigurumi to use invisible decrease. Here, it's not much that important in here. You can actually do your regular decreases, but if you don't, it's okay. Okay. So I did an invisible decrease, like I said. Find it on YouTube. There are lots of videos that explain how to do an invisible decrease. Like I said, I do recommend if you are doing an amigurumi, you should do an invisible decrease. And that's it. Now this is my front end, okay? So now I'm going to place the safety eyes, okay? Let's get them. Like I said, for this project, I went for the smallest one, 24 actually. So you get your safety eyes and into the space that we made for the eyes, right here, the chain one space you did, simply press and insert your eyes. It's going to be like that, like this, okay? I don't know, but when I was a beginner at amigurumi, I could never find this space. First, I had to mark it with the yarn, but now I can see it. At that time, I couldn't. So you've got your eyes now. You're gonna fix them with the washers, and they do fix it. Okay, like this. But I want to show you guys a trick that I like to do, because whenever, you know, in this project, when I do the back base and I join them together, this part tend to be, you know, like, makes it a little bumpy or something. I just don't like it that much. So I don't fix it with the washer. So I have another way to fix the eyes. So like this, you can see. Anyway, I'm gonna use my lighter and I will heat this part of the eyes, and I'm gonna press it with the base of the lighter into a flattened one. Let me show you. Please be careful, a disclaimer, please be careful while using the fire. And this is totally option. You can actually fix it with washers, whatever you want. For me, I think it makes the eyes look better, but if it's for you, you don't have to do this. So I'm gonna, like this, heat it a bit. Make sure that you don't burn your yarn, make sure you don't burn anything else. And then press. Please don't burn your hands. Just be careful, okay? Again, this is absolutely optional and you don't have to do this. If you don't want to, you can actually fix it with the washers. Like this. Now, look. It's all fixed. It's all right. It's amazing. Repeat the same thing with the other eye, and that's it. Now my front piece is all done, like you can see, and I'm gonna do a back piece, okay?